Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy. I'm Chris Down. Oh, fuck. Oh. Hold up, y'all. Hold up, y'all. Give me a second here. Let's go. Alright. Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy. I'm Chris the Dom One, and I am back with another video. I'm gonna be doing some more streaming, gameplay wise. Probably get on tonight. Not 100% sure if I will get on. Also got some other stuff that I'm gonna be doing on the channel. I thought I would have time to do it today before I go to work, but unfortunately I'm not gonna be able to do it. Rate, comment, subscribe, hit the like button, and if you're already subscribed to my channel, or if you're new to my channel, you just subscribe, please hit that notification bell so you'll know when my next video or live stream goes down. We're gonna be talking about what Isaiah Thomas said in an article, and this article is coming from BleacherReport.com. Isaiah Thomas is when they're talking about the future at the end of this season, free agency, he's going to become a free agent. A reporter asked Isaiah Thomas, what are the chances of him signing back to the Boston Celtics? Now, for those who've been living under a rock, allow a brother to explain. Isaiah Thomas was with the Celtics for a good stretch, and last summer, he, as well as Jay Crowder, as well as the Brooklyn pick, went to the Cleveland Cavaliers, and in return, the Cleveland Cavaliers traded Kyrie Irving to the Boston Celtics, and the rest is history. Clearly, the Boston Celtics won that trade. They got a bona fide superstar in Kyrie Irving, who is in his prime. Just entered his prime, and people are not going to see the success now, but how this is going to turn out to be very successful for the Boston Celtics. But they will see it in the next coming of years. Now, the Gordon Hayward injury, that put a little snag in their plans, but nevertheless, Gordon Hayward should be returning to the Boston Celtics next year, even though that injury that he sustained, that's a year-long injury, and even with rehab, it's going to take a while for him to get back to his old form. But I will say this, Gordon Hayward still will have a lot of things in his arsenal, which is spotting up, standing for the 20-foot jumper or the three-point game. Now, the other aspects, the other athletic access that Gordon Hayward has, you're going to have to wait. You know, generally it takes like 2 years for them to start getting back to their old form and their old swinging, playing ways. Okay, but Isaiah Thomas said to the reporter, what are the chances of him coming back to the Boston Celtics? And he said, you never know. Anything's possible. Okay, from the Kevin Garnett line, when Kevin Garnett won the championship, that was the Adidas slogan when he won the championship, and when he said anything's possible. And Adidas and Kevin Garnett rode that slogan. I mean, they rode it to the ground. But the chances of him returning to the Boston Celtics, as far as Isaiah Thomas, the player, he may think that's an opportunity. The chances of that happening, even he knows, is very slim. It's not great, okay? But from an organization standpoint, Danny Ainge, and let's just face facts, face reality. Danny Ainge has no quarrels with Isaiah Thomas. However, the Boston Celtics are grooming this team for the future. Okay, Isaiah Thomas is not the future. Okay, I think, like I said in several other videos, this offseason is going to be is going to be cruel to Isaiah Thomas, because what you get from Isaiah Thomas, yeah, you get a undersized point guard that can get the baskets, that can get the buckets. He's also a great team player, but at the end of the day, Isaiah Thomas doesn't do anything else, doesn't bring anything else to the team other than being a scorer. Okay, he's undersized. He's never developed the aspect of his defensive game. His defensive game is very questionable, non-existent, if you ask me. A lot of people, including Colin Cowherd, were saying, "Oh, Isaiah Thomas is an exact duplication of Kyrie Irving." And then he pointed out how Kyrie Irving defensive game is below average. But like I said in my live stream, Kyrie, if you compare the two players, Kyrie Irving's defensive game is a little bit better than Isaiah Thomas' defensive game. And I also said in that live stream that when he's fully recovered and fully healed, well, nobody's not 100% healed. Still, at the end of the day, he's not bringing anything else to your team other than being a scorer. You take that element out of his game plan, then that's it. That's why the experiment really didn't work out for the Cleveland Cavaliers, even though I will say this, he was injured and he only played with the unit for like 15 games, okay? And I think LeBron and the Cleveland Cavaliers gave up on Kyrie Irving a little bit too fast. Still, I didn't think that they was going to go to the promised land with, did I say Kyrie? I mean Isaiah Thomas. But I think the Cleveland Cavaliers gave up too fast on Isaiah Thomas, and he's flourishing with the Lakers. Now, part of the reason why he's flourishing with the Lakers, one, he's a little bit more healthier, and two, the style of play that they play fits his talent, his overall talent. Isaiah Thomas' talent game didn't necessarily fit with what the Cleveland Cavaliers were trying to execute. And you would think a player like LeBron James and a coach like Tyronn Lue, who are champions, would somehow, some way say, you know what, even though we know his talent really doesn't fit what we're trying to do, let's try to tweak the offense a little bit so when he gets somewhat healthy, it'll be a benefactor to us. Okay, so LeBron gave up a little bit too fast on him, and now I think after the recent loss over the weekend, LeBron made a statement saying, "Man, I'm basically playing by myself. There are no other all-stars on the roster." Now LeBron James is having second thought about the team that he just acquired. And once again, LeBron is doing exactly what he did with Isaiah Thomas, Dwayne Wade, and those other players. He's giving up too fast. Okay, chemistry, like I say in all my live streams, basketball is different from all the other sports like baseball and football, where chemistry plays a huge dynamic to in basketball. Okay, it takes time. It just doesn't happen overnight. Okay, yeah, the people that are on the team, they're willing to try to have better chemistry, but at the end of the day, it takes a while for it to work. Okay, now there are a couple of examples out there where you implement a certain player to a roster. It really doesn't take that long for them to develop a lot of chemistry. You don't have to look too far back. You can go to Kevin Durant. The reason why Kevin Durant won a championship on his first stint with the Golden State Warriors, primarily because one, Kevin Durant fits their style of play. He can play without the ball. Okay, players who can play without the ball generally are the better players when you're talking about building a foundation of chemistry. Okay, so I think we got a little sidetrack here. So Isaiah Thomas going to the Boston Celtics, I don't see it from the Celtics perspective. I don't think they will entertain that. Plus, they're not going to give him a max contract. And like I said in my other live streams, this free agency is going to be havoc on a lot of key free agents, such as Isaiah Thomas. They're not going to get those max deals. Derrick Rose is not going to get a max deal, okay? Because people are going to use their pass to try to somehow, some way get a better deal from that player at a discount and possibly a reduced role, okay? So, guys, tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. It's your boy, I'm Chris the Don One. I got to go. All right. See y'all later.